It goes without saying that working out is hard work. You get sweaty and sore, risking potential injuries. Not to mention that there are minimal, immediate results. You work hard for weeks and months on end, and then you have to wait weeks or months to see any results. Why would anyone work out? Obviously, everyone has their own motivations, their eye on the prize. But while motivation will push you in the right direction, it's those little daily things that we do that really have the potential to make or break us over the long term. In today's video, we are going to show you best fitness tips for men. Without further ado, let's begin. Have you drank enough water today? As a guy, you should be on track to have gulped down 3.7 liters of water by the end of today. This is your reminder. Everyone's probably sick of hearing that they should be drinking more water, but it's an important enough of a point to keep bringing up. Water is what makes up most of our bodies, and it can't go ignored, especially when we talk about fitness. Staying properly hydrated allows for optimal muscle performance, clear skin, and regular bowel function, among many other things. Eat clean. What more can you really say? Without proper nutrition, you don't have the proper foundation to build the body you want. Maintain a balanced diet of vegetables, fruits, proteins, healthy fats, and complex carbs. This goes for whether you're trying to burn fat or gain muscle. The same principles apply. Sure, the dirty bulk is a tempting thing indeed, and it'll let you chug along for a while, but you won't have the necessary base to really cement your gains. That means no fast food or heavily processed foods in order to minimize the amount of fat your body stores. Prepare in advance. Sticking to a diet can be quite difficult. While at workouts, it comes down to working hard for a set amount of time. Sticking to a diet requires diligence with every meal. It's easier for some than for others, but important for anyone. And while we usually hear this when it comes to weight loss and fat burning, the same is also true the other way around for when one is trying to build muscle. Just check out the insane amounts that The Rock eats. Eating can quickly become something that's not enjoyable in the least, which is why it's a terrific idea to meal prep. Having a week of meals prepared in your fridge or freezer is the greatest way to stick to a diet plan. If you're trying to lose weight, you won't be pressured to eat less healthy alternatives than the ones you prepared in advance. And if you're trying to pack on some pounds, it's much harder to skip a meal if it's already prepared. The deal with carbs. When it comes to macronutrients, most people have similar impressions of proteins and fats. But it's carbs that can really shake things up. Many people have seen tremendous success by following low-carb diets, such as the ketogenic diet plan. The gist of it is that your body goes into a state known as ketosis, in which it begins to burn fat for fuel rather than carbs. And burning fat is what everyone wants. But while this diet has proven to be successful for many people, that doesn't mean you should start avoiding them immediately. The trick is to eat the right carbs at the right times. You want to be including complex carbs over simple carbs. Warming up. Doing some light activity before a workout will pay out dividends when it comes to lifting those heavy weights. Increasing your heart rate and your blood flow will allow you to perform on a higher level than you otherwise would. Not to mention that warming up will help you avoid injuries by loosening up your muscles beforehand. A cool-down activity is also complementary to a pre-exercise warm-up. Cooling down will get your heart rate and blood pressure down to pre-exercise levels. Stretching and flexibility. Adding on to the above point, stretching is a great way to warm yourself up for a workout, while also increasing your flexibility. A key difference between men and women is that men tend to be less flexible than women. While achieving meathead status might not call for much flexibility, being limber is a useful thing when it comes to both working out and doing functional tasks. You'll be able to move more efficiently, increasing your range of motion in your lips and therefore making sure you're getting all the gains possible. By relaxing your muscles, you can also stay injury-free, or at least less prone to injury, and feel a reduction in stress. It's also advised that you pay closer attention to your less stretchy muscles. Muscle groups such as shoulders, lower back, and hamstrings are in particular need of close attention when trying to become more flexible. Cardio. Love it or hate it, some amount of cardio should be programmed into everyone's workout regime. Especially for those who are looking to lose weight, cardio is an absolute must. But for how beneficial cardio is, the treadmill is still one of the more dreaded pieces of equipment in most gyms. Thankfully, there are various ways to get that cardio conditioning. For example, high-intensity interval training is great for people who want to improve their endurance and shave off some weight. On the other hand, there are those who are trying to gain some muscle mass. In that case, the name of the game is light cardio. You don't necessarily want to avoid it entirely, unless you're at a high level of bodybuilding or weightlifting. But it might get in the way of the bulking goals you have. Compound movements and resistance. Compound exercises are those that utilize a number of muscle groups in several joints. They're differentiated by isolation movements. These exercises only target a single muscle and joint. The benefits of compound movements are easy to see. For one, they result in a much more efficient workout program and gym experience. As much as you might love working out, you probably don't want to spend all your free time in the gym. Some classic compound movements include the bench press, deadlifts, and squats. But even bodyweight movements such as lunges, push-ups, and pull-ups all provide a full-body workout, if done properly. And since you're able to use more muscles in each movement, that means heavier loads, keeping a repertoire of bodyweight exercises. If there's anything that we've learned recently, it's that we're not always going to have access to a gym when we want to, which is why it's more important than ever to become familiarized with bodyweight movements you can do anywhere. Not only does this help when traveling and not being able to hit up a gym, but it also allows us to get to know our bodies better. Bodyweight exercises are uniquely poised to help us learn about our bodies as well. For example, we all know that a push-up is an upper body movement targeting the triceps and chest. But if done properly, it relies on core strength and even the glutes. Take a deep breath and slow down. As much as it may sometimes seem, no one is really impressed by speed, especially in the gym. And with training especially, slow and steady wins the race. Going slower helps in a number of ways. It allows us to focus on form above all else. Sure, it'll feel good to see you quickly improving your rep count when it comes to, let's say, pull-ups. But you don't want to get into the habit of chasing numbers, especially not in the beginning. Slowing down the movements will help you make sure that you're completing them with perfect form and with a full range of motion. So guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. Give this video a thumbs up for more interesting content. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.